DCE for the Pru East constituency, Adam Abdullahi, says though the assembly is working to relocate victims to a temporary shelter, a longer-term approach will require total resettlement of persons living along the bank of the river. This, he says, will avert any disaster in the future given the perennial nature of flooding. He spoke on the AM show with Benisabo Beidolansa.
Able to acquire land for the people temporarily. But looking at things, when we got the place for them, they think that place would have been nice for them so that they don't go back to the place even if the water situation is solved or if the place has come back to normalcy because it might revisit them. So they will think that where we have gotten for them to a temporary place, they would like to stay there for life. But if it comes the situation that they should stay there for life, we need to go back to Nananum and then speak to them because I don't think Nananum will give the land to us for free. She will definitely something. Now that it is temporary, it's something small that will be for Nananum to pray. Heavy rains and the river overflows. Those who live very closer to the lake, it normally happens to them. So it is something that has been, this is not the first time we have experienced this, it has been happening. But this time around, this time it has come more than it has been coming. That is why the situation is like this, as we see.
There was no warning whatsoever from NADMO, you didn't receive any indication from the Ghana Meteorological Agency, for example, about heavy rains which would possibly cause floods, right?
Actually, for that one, I can't speak to that, but what I know is that the NADMO, who are in charge of that, they've been doing all these things anytime there's this situation to them. But
since the floods began? Has NADMO been there since the floods began?
Yes, please.
Okay, and what have they been telling you? Do you need to evacuate more people? Is the flooding situation getting worse?
Yes, some people, as yesterday, I went to a place in Yeji called Pentecost in Siano. Some of them have been looking at the thing as we see coming, it has not stopped us till now. What that means is that we should expect more. Thanks. For now, those of our brothers who are in the villages, they